Hello, this presentation will go over the FAAST system, including how to log in, review projects, and fill out the review form. FAAST is hosted on the State Water Board's website. We will provide the web address to access FAAST in emails sent to you. All concept proposals were submitted electronically using FAAST, and you will be able to access FAAST 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A few notes about the technical requirements of FAAST. FAAST was designed and tested for use on PCs using Internet Explorer 6.0. The use of a Mac or browsers other than Internet Explorer may impact their ability to successfully save information, navigate FAAST, or submit your review. Please note, our ability to troubleshoot issues for users of Macs will be limited. Additionally, you should disable any pop-up blocking software while using FAAST. Also, be sure to save work often. The system will time out after 90 minutes and any unsaved work will be lost. This is what the FAAST homepage looks like. On the left-hand side of the homepage, under the area entitled FAAST, there are a variety of resources to help you navigate the system, including frequently asked questions, how-to videos, and the FAAST user manual. If you have questions or need further assistance, you can contact the FAAST Help Desk. The contact information is listed on the bottom of the homepage, and staff is available Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. At the top of the page, enter your password and username. If you are a returning FAAST user, the username will be provided to you by SCVGB staff via email. However, should you no longer have or remember your password, you will need to contact the FAAST Help Desk to receive that information. If you're new to FAAST, we will provide you with a temporary password. Again, please note that the Help Desk is only available Monday through Friday between 8 and 5 for assistance, but the FAAST website is available to access 24/7. After logging in, you will be taken to the main menu. You will need to select View Review Assignments in order to look up the concept proposals you have been assigned. You will only see the proposals you are assigned to in your funding category for you to review. Next, you will need to search for your assignments, as different reviewers will have been assigned different proposals based on whichever technical committee you are on. In the Request for Proposal drop-down menu, select 2020 Specialty Crop Block Grant Program, and this is the concept proposal phase. You will select Phase 1 in the Proposal Phase drop-down menu. You can also sort by proposal number and organization. After searching the assignments, you will see a list below of all your assigned concept proposals. Select the project you want to open up and work on. This will open up the tabs menu for the selected project. At the top of the screen, you will see a number of tabs. FAAST will start on the Application tab. Each application is made up of 3 sections. The first section is the Application Overview. This section contains submitter and applicant information, the project title, project description, project manager and director, and so on. The next section is the questionnaire. This is where you will critically review information such as the funding category, project goals, project beneficiaries, and so on. Be sure to read these carefully and critically. Remember, you're reading to determine 2 things. Is this proposed project a priority for the specialty crop industry? And what is this proposal's likelihood for success? The third section is the Attachments tab. This is where you can download and review the outcome measures and the budget for the project. These should be the only attachments included with the proposal and should be labeled as outcome measures and concept proposal budget. Applicants were asked not to include any other attachments. Any attachment other than the concept proposal budget or outcome measures should be disregarded. This is what the outcome measures template looks like. Outcome measures describe the data applicants collect to help them assess the success of their project. Applicants must have chosen at least one outcome measure and a related indicator, as well as one sub-indicator if applicable. It is important to keep in mind that all selected outcome measures must be achievable during the grant duration. As a reminder, data collection methods should describe how the project will collect the data that will be used to measure and track progress towards achieving the selected indicator and sub-indicator, not how data will be collected for the overall project. Next, applicants need to describe the activities that will be used to monitor or keep track of the progress towards accomplishing each outcome measure, as well as how they will report on that progress. Each outcome measure must have unique responses to the values and descriptions. Entries such as same as above are not complete answers. A special note, all marketing and promotion projects, as well as all proposals submitted to the Grown in California funding category, must have outcome 1 selected, in addition to any other outcome measure the applicant may have selected. This is what the budget template looks like. We are not asking you to analyze the budget line by line, but rather use your experience and knowledge to decide if the applicant gave enough information to make a determination as to reasonableness and measurable benefits in relation to each dollar spent. The amount of funds requested column is where applicants should have entered the total amount of funds requested for each budget category, rounded to the nearest whole dollar. The description of costs or activities column is where applicants should have listed the costs or activities covered. A description is required for each budget category in which funds are requested, except for category H, which is indirect costs, and category I, which is total SCBGP funds requested. Lastly, you can see if the project will generate income as a result of the project award, which will have to be reinvested into the project. The Review Sheet tab features the scoring criteria for the 2020 Specialty Crop Block Grant Program. It is important to note that for security purposes, the FAAST system times out after 90 minutes. To ensure that your work is saved, click the Save as Review in Progress button located at the bottom of the screen to reset the timer before the session timer runs out. If the timer expires, you will lose all the information you have entered and there will be no way to retrieve it. Please also note the Application QA button. This will bring up the information in the Application tab onto a new window so you can easily refer back and forth between the application and the review questions. Now I will quickly take you through the questions that comprise the questionnaire. Please note that on the review sheet, you will find 3 different question types: drop-down menus, numerical answer fields, and text boxes. The sole non-numerical question, question 3, regarding prior year SCBGP funding projects, is an unscored question. All other questions are numerical questions where you will rate a project on a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, with the lowest number classifying a response as poor and the highest number as excellent. The scores you give for the responses will be tabulated into the overall score of the project. The highest score possible is 50 out of 50. Each scored question has guidance provided for you so that you can critically analyze the response given. However, all responses should be analyzed based on the following. Is the proposed project a priority for the specialty crop industry? And what is the concept proposal's likelihood for success? All questions must be scored and comments must be provided in their appropriate text boxes. Otherwise, your feedback will not be accepted and may be returned to you for completion before the deadline. At the end, there's a text box where you can give any final feedback to the applicant. Feedback should use complete sentences and should be specific, constructive, actionable, and support your numerical score. Your comments are used by applicants who are invited back to the grant proposal phase to refine and build on their answers and help those who are not invited back to improve the quality of their proposals for the next funding cycle. Please note that you must provide comments to each proposal. Proposals submitted without feedback may be returned to the reviewer. Lastly, be sure that you enter your comments in the text box provided on the Review Sheet tab and not the Notes tab. The Reviewer Notes tab is a different tab used by CDFA staff. Below the text box, you will find the total numeric score, which is the sum of the numeric scores given in your responses. Below the feedback and overall comments text box, you will also see the Save as Review in Progress button and the Review Complete button. The Save as Review in Progress, as mentioned before, will reset the timer to 90 minutes. The Review Complete button will submit your review to FAAST. That is the end of this presentation.